wanted to make this quick video showing Barrows, and really that it is possible and quite easy for even if you are a noob like me who is totally hopeless at the game, misclicks all the time, hasn't done much bossing, really quite a bit of a noob. I think I put this off for far too long because it is quite easy, but I thought, it might be a bit more challenging than what it is. If we go over gear quickly, so I've got the Helm of Neotet, a Strength Amulet, I've got a trimmed version just because I've got it from a clue scroll, Rune Plate Body, Rune Plate Legs, Mystic Boots, Barrows Gloves, Dragon Scimitar, Dragon Defender, I've got my Explorer's Ring just for the prayer bonus, a Cape of Legends because that's my best in slot currently, I haven't got anything better just yet. If we're looking for a magic switch, we've got Mystic Top, Mystic Bottoms, we've got a Guffix Mitre because that's a little bit better than the Mystic Hat just because it's got the prayer bonus. And we've got a Ivan's Staff for casting Ivan's Blast. In the rest of the inventory, we've got the runes for Ivan's Blast. We've got Aragdome Cloak for quick access to a fairy ring. We've got a spade because you need that to dig into the Barrows chambers. We've got a ring of dueling just to get back to the Ferox Enclave. Obviously, we've got some prayer potions. We don't necessarily need that many, but we might as well fill the inventory with something. And we've also got a restore potion. Possibly you might want to use magic, ranged even, sorry, for one of the brothers, for Arim. He's weak to ranged, but I don't have a very good ranged weapon yet. Being an Iron Man, I have to go and find it. I should go and start killing some dragons, get myself some rune limbs, get the levels required to make it, but I haven't got there yet. So we're making do with what we've got. And you really can do that for Barrows, which is what I've found out. So the way I'm getting there, we're going to go to the monastery, and we'll run east, as everybody knows, to the fairy ring that's just there. So if I right click and then go last destination, but it is BKR that we're heading to. So that'll take us to the swamp that's south of Canifis, and then we're going to run south to the boat, which takes us to Morton. Hopefully not too many of these ghasts get us and wreck our food before we get there. There is another way. There are other ways to get there, of course. You could teleport straight there. It would be nice if I could have a portal in my house, because I've got the construction level, but I don't think I have the magic level to build it just yet. I can't cast the spell. There we are, and then it's just a matter of running east. We're going to have to run north and up and round because we haven't got the 72, I think it is, agility to climb over that wall there, but no matter. Now there is an order that you're going to want to do the brothers in. 3 of them, it really is recommended that you pray against those because they hit quite hard and they hit quite accurately as well. The other 3, I tend to just tank and eat just to save on prayer potions and things like that, because being an Iron Man, they're a little bit harder to get hold of, and I want to just preserve those as much as I can. As you'll see, the last 3 are really quite easy, so you might as well just tank them and eat. I always start with Arim. Arim's there in the middle. The reason being is that I find him the most challenging. He's not particularly difficult, but he takes me the longest. So I want to have my maximum amount of prayer available to me. It's worth mentioning that once you're in the chambers, you start losing prayer at quite a rapid rate. You lose quite a lot, a good chunk, every 18 seconds. So if you start off with him, you've got your most amount of prayer, and it just makes things easier. Not that any of them are particularly challenging, as I've found out, but it just makes sense to me because I haven't got that ranged weapon with me to start with Arim. So you go to the centre of the mound, thereabouts, click on your spade, and then you go. Okay, so Arum, we pray magic against him, so we'll start praying before we open up his sarcophagus. So pray magic, then we'll open it up. So we've actually found in the first one, we've found the tunnel. So we'll not go through that yet, we'll save that till we've killed all the other brothers. So we'll come back to that at the end, and that's how you get down into the bottom chamber, where you have to get to the middle to open the chest. So we'll come back there last. It's unfortunate, I think, that the hardest one, or the one that takes me the longest, is the one where the tunnel is, but that's just life, and I'm sure we'll be fine anyway. So we'll start with the other brothers that you need to pray with, starting with Darok. So we'll run to his over here. If you've got the Runelight plugin, it will show you where to go. They're the names of the brothers there, the first letter, and they'll change to red once you've killed that brother. Darok is he attacks with melee, so obviously we'll be praying melee. He's one of the brothers that we want to pray against, and he's weak to magic, so we'll just quickly switch up to melee now, to magic gear now, and then we'll dig down. We'll pray protection from melee, and then we'll open his sarcophagus, and there he pops. So we'll start attacking him. Shouldn't be too difficult, this one. Just watch your prayer level, obviously, because we're losing great big chunks. There we are, the counter's just changed, and we've took a great big chunk off our prayer level there. Nearly done it. There we are. And back up the stairs so we stop losing our prayer points, and we'll stop praying as well. The last of the brothers that we want to try and kill first, because they're the ones that really you do need to pray against, is Carol. He attacks with ranged, so we'll be praying against range, and he's weak to magic and melee. I usually just use my magic to attack him. Before we go down, we'll take a dose of prayer potion, just so that we're going to have enough. Dig down. Open his sarcophagus, there he is. And again, you see I forgot to pray, so we'll pray now. Pray ranged. Thankfully, he didn't hit us very hard, but you can see what I mean by it's still quite easy even for noobs, and if you misclick, you're just not very good like me. Nice big hits. There we go, as easy as that. Back up to the top, stop praying so we're not wasting it. The next of the three brothers, I don't do in any particular order. There we go. Yeah, so as I was saying, last of the brothers, really in any order, all of them attack with melee-based attacks. So pray melee if you're praying. If not, last three I just use my food. And the weak against magic, all of the last three. So we'll be using magic against them. Use the spade. Down we go, search the sarcophagus, and then just try and take some hits. They do hit reasonably hard when they do hit, the last three brothers, but they aren't as accurate, I don't think, as the first three, which is why I can get away with tanking and just eating. Hover over the quablams, just hit quite hard. There we are, 2 big hits in a row, so we'll eat again, so it's another big hit. There we go, nearly done it. One more hit should hopefully do it. Yeah, there we go, back up. So before we move on, we'll take another quad one. And perhaps another. And then we'll go to one of the other brothers. We'll go for Ferrec next. Again, dig down, search, and attack. For me, Ferrec is quite a quick one. Couple of big hits to elite. Nearly. Done. Climb back out. Okay. So the last of the three that we don't bother to pray against, it's Guffins, so we'll go over to the G on the minimap. Stand in the middle of the mound somewhere. Dig down. Before we attack, we'll eat. Just so that we're starting the fight fresh. And then... So the annoying thing really about Guffin is that his special attack is, I think it's 25% chance to heal the amount of damage he hits. It's just annoying, it makes the fight drag on a little bit longer if you're a bit unlucky with those 25%. But we should get there. Obviously the way to stop that is to pray against him. But we'll see if we can do it without, which we have. So back up and then we'll return to Arim's tomb. And we'll go down that tunnel now. So before we go down, we'll just eat, make sure we're nicely topped up. And then we'll go down. Search your sarcophagus again. Go through this. And then say, yeah, we're fearless, we're going to go down. And we're going to go in. So down here, the aim is to get into the centre room, which is where the chest is over here. There is a separate plugin, a rune-like plugin, which will highlight the doors that will open for you. Try and follow them round to the middle room so you can search the chest. That last brother that we've not killed yet will appear at some point. He might appear when we're opening the doors, or he might appear when we open the chest. But when he appears, what we'll do is we'll just tank that first hit. Hopefully we'll be able to take a prayer potion and we'll start praying against him. And we're looking to pray magic because he attacks with magic. He's weak to melee actually, so we want to change into our melee gear. We'll use the dragon scimitar, the dragon dagger first, so we can use our special attacks on him. Hopefully we'll do that before we start straining our stats as well. It's not appeared yet. There we are. So you get a little puzzle here. Again, the rune-like plugin will help you out here and tell you what the answer is. You need to click on the same door again. There we are. It's open. Through. So the brother's not appeared yet, but he will definitely appear when we open the chest. So what we'll do is we'll take some prayer potion so that we're ready for him when he does appear, and we will start praying magic. Open the chest and he'll appear. There he is, and then we'll attack him. Okay, so we'll use our special attacks before he gets too much stat drain on us. You can see how I struggle. I'm not hitting him at all. Last of the special attacks, and then we'll go back to the dragon scimitar. If we get too low, we've got our restore potion to drink. It's just not happening. He's reduced our stats too low. Keep an eye on your prayer level because again you do lose it very quickly down here. And be ready to drink that if we need to. Really now it's just a matter of waiting until we hit him enough to kill him. That prayer level's getting low, so we'll drink. And we'll keep plugging away, killing him. Perhaps just for the purpose of the video, making it quicker, and I'll restore my stats. There we go. Hopefully we'll hit him a bit better now, because our attack's gone back up. Keep an eye on that prayer level. We've nearly killed him though, so I won't bother to drink just yet unless we have to. Only 5 more HP to go, and we're done. Super. So you can see there from that we were at 66.01% in our little box up there. That's just from killing the brothers. What we want to do is try and get that 80 or above, just to maximise our chances with the chest. So you can do that by killing other monsters. So we'll just kill this skeleton here. I was told that the best way to do it is to kill 2 skeletons and one of these bloodworms, and that should put you to where you want to be. But really any monster anywhere in this dungeon will do. So we killed that. Kill this worm. I won't get any bonuses for that because I'm an Iron Man. Someone's done some damage to it already. That wasn't me. Let's go through this door looking for another skeleton. There we go. That'll do. So you can see that we killed that skeleton and it went up. It'll go up again when we kill this one. Hopefully to above 80. Yep, there we go, 81.23, that'll do. So, click the chest once to open it. Click again to search it. There's our loot. 15 grand, so that's not too bad. And then we'll use our Ring of Dueling to go back to the Ferret Conclave to use the rejuvenation pool to build our stats back up, and also to use the bank there to fill up on our potions and our food as well. I can't actually do that just at the minute because the recording is blocking out that option, so we'll just go to the Emerald's Arena for now just to get out. So I hope that video really just showed that, you know, it really is quite an easy thing to do. Barrows isn't particularly difficult. Don't put it off, don't be afraid of it like I was. It really isn't that challenging at all, as I've hopefully just demonstrated. You could use any different amount of gear that you might have. It really is worth a go. So I've now done 25 chests, done Barrows 25 times. Total from that, I've got 3.78 million GPs worth of loot. Most of that's come from a Darrock's Great Axe, and I've also got the crossbow as well, Carl's crossbow, and then the rest of it obviously comes from the runes and bits and pieces that you get